Greetings. Hold on. I left a setting on. Okay, there we go. Having some technical difficulties this morning, and to update OBS and a bunch of other jazz. Anyways, greetings and welcome to LXF. We're back with more Derail Valley. I think we're gonna do some like coal shunting, and then we go down to City West, and then I don't know what we're doing past that. I'd have to relook at our jobs. It's been a while. Anyways, let's go over to our ad spot, and then we'll jump right in, shall we? For your print, that's your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely he does. There's custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Make sure to check them out. www.bergpress.com. Take a look around. Support Mr. Wayne. And yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to Derail. Alright, yeah, we're over here. I was over here doing screenshot nonsense. Which means I now gotta run all the way back over here to start doing shunting nonsense. Oh boy, it's a long ways away. Anyways, yeah, I was having technical difficulties. My audio wasn't wanting to work like it should have. Internet's not being the greatest either. It's kind of just all bad today. Anyways, okay, we have 4 orders. What is it? City West, coal power plant, B5I, A2I. Okay, oh, it's over here. Hello. Let's see here. Hold on. This may be too many. 1, 2. I think I need to split off. Hold on. I think I need to split off at least 1 pairing of these. Oh, sorry. Of these DE2s real fast. I think it'd be best to throw this back. Okay, start you up. Cut you in. Brakes are off. Air is doing whatever it's doing. Reverse. Go. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. We're good. I'm just checking things. Still having a little bit of technical difficulties. Anyways, a main thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today. Hold on. Let me break up here. Stop. Thank you. Is that I saw Iron Lung on Sunday, and maybe I had too low of expectations for it, because it was honestly really good. I have seen some of Markiplier's other video stuff. Okay, this one goes where? Like movie stuff, and I was kind of expecting YouTuber-esque, you know, that kind of stuff. Movies, A2I. So that's kind of what I was imagining I was gonna watch going into it. Turned out, no, it was nothing like that. It was actually like full-blown, like actual good movie quality. It was kind of incredible. Maybe I could have put A5I or A2I. Where's A2I at? Maybe I could have put my expectations a little bit higher, definitely. But it was quite enjoyable. It's A6S. Where's A2I at? Yes, to give it a rating though, I would probably rate it something like probably like a solid 8, honestly, for movies, personally. Like, I got a decent amount of enjoyment out of it. I would probably watch it again if I could, or like, you know, if it came to Netflix or something like that, I'd definitely watch it again. I believe this back thing is a different line. What line is that? Where's the sign at? We were there. Oh, this is A2I. I wonder I couldn't find A2I. Okay, so that needs to go way over there. Hold on. That means I need to back this up a lot further. But yeah, I guess things that I didn't really like about it, without like spoiling it, is there seemed to be like some plot points or little things that were kind of just like unanswered or like not answered well. I thought I was going that direction. Hold on, this is the wrong direction. I get it. So like there was that a little bit. There wasn't like too much of that, but there were some little things like I guess without spoiling it, like I don't know what the story is behind like the jewelry that was in that movie. That wasn't explained well, or like the thing that the character did that didn't backstory that wasn't like explained incredibly well either. So there was that, and then camera shakes, especially towards like the end of the movie. It just started getting a little bit on the obnoxious side. Like, calm down on the camera shakes. Just because action is happening doesn't mean you need to like vibrate the camera like aggressively. That is, especially at the end, near the end of the movie. That was just getting a bit much. But overall, yeah, it was really enjoyable. I am like, I just immediately like recommend like all my friends watch it because it was incredibly good. I think what also made my viewing experience of Iron Lung even better was that for whatever reason the movie theater was just filled with the tism. It was almost palpable the amount of tism in that room. And honestly, you know what? I do think that made the movie experience better. Everyone was just locked in, except for like one moment during the movie, where like one person messed with like, because the movie was shown not in like a normal theater. This was like a specialty theater area. So it was. So you got like the special fancy like reclining theater seats, and then they also have like a little like folding table and like little fancy light and all that jazz. A1S. Oh, okay. 2I. And it was the. That's interesting. Okay. And it was the light, the little chair lights. At one point in the movie, you could hear like one person start messing with like the chair light, and it was like making an audible squeak. Just positioning it, because it has like one of those flexible neck things, so you can position it kind of wherever you want to. And just across the theater, you could hear like everyone else start messing with it. It was kind of funny when that happened. I giggled a little bit. But yeah, the tism in that room was very palpable. It was funny. It was a good time. Also got to meet a nice gentleman again who was definitely on the spectrum, probably like ADHD or something like that. He was a little hyperactive. He was very respectful during the movie. He had a good time. We kind of discussed some things about the movie and about Mark and all that jazz. It was a good time. I had a really fun time going and watching Iron Lung. It was a good thing. I definitely recommend that other people watch it. I'm definitely really curious because I think it's like what domestically it's made like 20-something thousand in the end, or 20-something million. Sorry, more zeros. Domestically and internationally, I'm kind of curious at what it makes, because I think it's done really well, like at least the Philippines here. So yeah, that's a curiosity I have. It'd be interesting to see what happens to the movie though. Like now it's like done with, like, is it gonna go like up on YouTube? Is it gonna go up on like is it gonna get signed on like a Netflix or like an Amazon or something? Also, like when watching the movie, oh my gosh, like 100%, I can see why it like slaughtered the box office when it was released. It was, yeah, no, it was good. I guess one other thing I can mention though is like practical effects and like a lot of the CGI and stuff was actually really good. There's a few points where like, yeah, it could be a little bit like, yes, like holding together super well. But that was very minor. There was only like what, maybe once or twice, something like that, where you can see the CG kind of falling apart a little bit. Looking a little bit more like some like really like cheap CG. But like, yeah, that was very minor. And it didn't really take away from the movie whatsoever, honestly. So that was good. Okay, looks like I think we're here. Hold on. Things are happening. Let's break up. Yeah, I think we're long past the yeah, we definitely are long past the switch. All right, so we want to go that way, and it should just shunt it straight into there, and that should be good. All right, forward that. Go. Having a bit of a hard time pushing this, but these coal loads are heavy. Oh yeah, this is like the coal and water towers. Yeah, for steam locomotives. All right. Also, like for the movie, free small popcorn and drinks did come with the ticket price, which was nice. It made the ticket price a little bit more stomachable, because this ticket price was like pretty expensive for what it was. Like compared to normal ticket prices, like normal ticket prices are generally, I want to say, around 300 pesos here, which is like, what's that? It's like $6, something like that, USD. Yeah, $5 or $6 USD, something like that, per person. But for Iron Lung, it was more like $12-ish. It was like 500 plus pesos. So like, peso-wise, it was a lot more like expensive, but like coming like with free popcorn and stuff was nice. But I was with my flatmate when we watched the movie. They also really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, they didn't get much sleep the night before, so like they were kind of like really sleepy during the movie, worn out, tired. So they probably didn't get as much of enjoyment out of it as they could have. But yeah, no, we bought like extra popcorn, like extra drinks before I went in. Oh, we ate so much popcorn. That's like so much Coke during the movie. It was kind of almost a little bit much, but it was still like, it was a good time. Like it was an incredibly good time. Oh, the throttle's still on. I need to turn that off. Yeah, coming out of that though, I do really look forward to what now that he has like a lot of money coming out of this movie, what kind of bigger budgets and what other movies Mark might do. I am very curious and very looking forward to that, after my expectations were quite shattered, and like shattered in a good way though, like blown to pieces. It was good. Yeah, I look forward to what else Markiplier will do movie-wise in the future. Because like now that he can work with like a lot larger budget, because he just like shattered his like smashed through, broke through his, like, so many times more than, like, the budget of the movie. Like, what video game he'll, like, do next. It'd be interesting to see if he does, like, another video game or something. Something funny, though, is, during, like, at the starting of the movie, you know how they have, like, all those advertisements and stuff? The mortuary assistant video game is getting also a movie adaptation. Which is, like, that creepy, like, horror, well, mortuary assistant video game. I don't really know much about it outside of, like, that game exists. That's, like, kind of it. But yeah, that game is getting a horror thing. I guess if I ever watched that movie, I would probably only go into it expecting, like, a horror movie, since I don't know the plot or anything of, like, that of the video game. Oh, that's actually another negative against Iron Lung, is it felt like a little bit like kind of like those, like, in anime, like, read the manga kind of like endings, or not like endings, but like just like a lot of, like, the source material, like, is like, you should probably know some of the lore and oh, there's my train. Know some of the lore and, like, backstory, or, like, we at least watch, like, gameplay videos or something of Iron Lung. Now, I have seen Mark's gameplay video of Iron Lung, but still didn't, like, help to, like, fill in whatever is going on in the movie. You know what? I forgot to handbrake. I need to do that when we go back. Okay, where does this go? Hall B5I. Where's B5I? I'm not even sure. I know where B5I is. Yeah, that's something I would kind of like to see a little bit less of in any future movies by Markiplier, is just a little bit more information. Look, things just explained a little bit better. That would definitely help out. Okay. All right, now we need to cut out this big long cut of coal cars. B5I. I need to figure out now where B5I needs to go. Yeah, this is our heaviest cut of cars too. Okay. There we go. Also on that day, we went in and saw a movie theater. Like, both me and my flatmate had, like, doctor's appointment stuff kind of scheduled, like, back to back. So we were, like, in town from, like, 8 a.m. to, like, midnight. That's just kind of how things worked out. And because I am not very bright, I decided that I would buy books super early on. And we're not talking about some, like, normal light paperbacks or anything like that. Like, no, like, big, hefty, like, coffee table, like, books. And I will be using them to make Lego MOCs. One... Wait, B5I? B5I, okay. I know where I need to go. One of them is a book about different trucks and truck brands and bus brands and stuff, so I guess Lego-wise, look forward to some of that stuff either being streamed or just being built on my own time. Another thing that I got that is I am very looking forward to using for some Lego MOCs is I got what is it again? Let me find the book. Weapons and Warfare, 1618 to 1648. So like around the 30 years Renaissance War kind of thing. It's a big book on like everything about kind of there's like weapons and warfare of that time. You got like different like military drills, horse riding, how cannons are made, how medical procedures are done, fortifications and how to blow apart those fortifications, all that jazz. Like there's like a ton of it to it, and I especially want to use a lot of the stuff out of that book to like inform me on how to do like some medieval kind of mocks. And one of the first ideas I have up the table, this might just be a personal project, I don't, is a cannon manufacturing plant. So there's still some research I need to do on like how people of the era melted iron or brass or whatever to make their cannons, how those forges work. But it does have information on like how they did like the castings and how they made like the castings. So like I would like to try and Legoify the casting making process, and then they also have diagrams on like boring out the cannons to like the correct bore size and all like the different instruments they use to do all the measurements and stuff like that on it to make sure that it's like the correct bore size for the cannon shot and everything is looking good. So that's something I really want to mess with and try to make out some kind of like Lego mock out of like, or like a series of like medieval Lego mocks. So like firstly you have like probably like the mold makers building where cannon molds are like made with like the clay and like the rope winding process and all that cool stuff. And then you would have like the casting foundry, and then you would have the see, after the casting foundry, then it's the, I think it's clean up and like the different drilling stations to like drill out, like ream some of like the holes for like the wick for firing the cannon, and then ream out like the barrel to like the correct diameter and make sure that it's all clean and smooth. And so that's rolling back. Let's go ahead and put a handbrake on the set of cars over here. And then like a woodworker's place for making the actually woodworker and blacksmith's probably area for making the like cannon frames, so like the wheels and all like the whole setup there. Oh, I have ideas on that. I also have some rough ideas also on like the horse stable and like horse training areas, because I have like a lot of diagrams on that, on like training knights and soldiers to ride horses in like full armor, and like how to get up on a horse when you're weighed down by a massive amount of armor. So there's little things like that that I am very interested in, because I've been like itching to join a lot of other people in making like Lion Knights or whatever else, you know, like some medieval groups stuff. And I would like to join that, and I've just kind of been looking for inspiration on how to do that, and this book is basically the entire gateway of me doing that. Like it even has like things on like fortifications and stuff. So like I would like to try and do some like Renaissance Lion Knights fortifications or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. The temptation is also there to do the whole thing, and do the whole thing through like the Bricklink Designer program, because I mean, I'm not gonna kid myself. The like new versions of like the old castle stuff are very popular, and I think if I did a like whole setup of like the cannon manufacturing process for Lion Knights for Bricklink Designer program, I think that would probably do pretty darn well. I think that would probably be a really cool mock to do. So, yeah, that's a thing I gotta think about. Because if I do Bricklink Designer program, you know, maybe that would be something actually interesting to stream. Just like the whole design process about that. Actually, if I'm allowed to stream it, maybe I should email Bricklink on the rules about that. Okay, are we inside? Okay, we are inside. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and shut her down here. Brakes. Okay, dunk. Dunk, dunk. Dunk. Where is hand brake wheel? It's at the end, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Yay. Let's go turn in these jobs. And then, I'm guessing that one specifically is like probably worth a lot for doing shunting. Okay, you should be done. Yay. Bonus 18,000. That's cool. Now what about this big boy? Okay, yeah, that was incredible. How much do I have in my wallet now? 290,000. Get DE6. I want to save up and do military. Really, is this it right here? CPSU 20. 49,000, almost 50,000. That's actually a little bit less than I was expecting. Yeah, this is it right here. Unload and store train. 3 drop-offs. Huh. Okay. Well. Oh, not what I meant to do. I just want to place that down real quick, so I want to look at this. This one, not really worth it. Iron Mine West, no. Coal Mine East. No, I need Coal Mine South. Factory in town. Farm. Where are we going after this? Oak City West. City West. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I just got to get my trains back together, and then I think we're just my head out of here. Right? Hold on, my brain just literally forgot everything that was there. Yeah, no, there's no thing to coal power plant. Like CMS. Coal mine east south. Yeah, this is tempting. This is very tempting. Maybe we'll go ahead and just do this one. Let's go ahead and hook back up and then get back into the order of things. But yeah, I guess on the terms of medieval mocks, though, I I would like to do a cannon manufactory one. I would like to do horse stables, like training grounds. I think that'd be pretty cool to do too. Especially if there's horses that you're allowed to put in the Bricklink Designer program. Horse stable, some more Renaissance era, like 1600s era, or 17th century, sorry, I should just call it 17th century because that's what it is. 17th century fortifications. Or also like windmills. Windmills would be a good one, and like different like water mills. Things like that. Oh wait, we have a handbrake on. That's what's causing us probably a headache, because this thing weighs a ton, and having a handbrake on is not helping us in any situation. Trying to push this forward here. Yeah, we'll get this over there. We'll get this, and then we'll go claim the job, unload it, and then try and shunt wherever it needs to go, wherever. I am technically on the wrong end of this consist. It would help if I was at the other end. Especially for shunting it into different places. You know what, actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and shut this down. Let's run around it. Let's go ahead and just run around it here and get on the other end of it, because I just know that being on the other end will just immensely help out how we're going to shunt this. Yeah, we can run back here, and then we can run that direction, cut through and around. So just help us. Just being on like the more correct end of things, so we can actually deal with the shunting a little bit better. But yeah, I think that's kind of just like a lot of like interesting stuff that's happened recently. Yeah. Watching Iron Lung and enjoying that whole movie theater experience. Okay, there's nothing inside of there. I was just checking. And then yeah, I got a cool book. The truck book is nice. I do have like another truck and like a tractor book that like I absolutely love, and honestly that book has paid for itself like 10 times over. I have made quite a few farm and truck mocks based on stuff in that other book, and it has been a fantastic resource for all kinds of fun and like weird vehicles. With the new one I have, I'll definitely be doing that. I'm still on the lookout for like train blueprint and like train diagram books. I know I could order some off of like eBay, like the train shed cyclopedias. I really want to get my hands on like a bunch of those. I think that'd be kind of fantastic to get my hands on a bunch of those. Fortunately, I haven't come across those or anything else in the used bookstores around here. But every time I go into town, I'm always looking at those places, hoping that something will show up. being on the other end of this would be much more better. You know what? With this medieval book, it was like 800 pesos or something like that, which is very expensive for here in the Philippines for like a book like that. But yeah, I think it'll be. I think it'll be well worth it because especially the medieval book and stuff. That's like my gateway into doing some like awesome medieval marks. No, I need to still finish up like a bunch of like the train stuff and other Lego stuff before I start that. But it is of great interest to me to do that eventually. Alright, cool. Now we're on the other end here of things. Now I can do shunting a lot more easier. Good God. Could have gotten that guy too. He's fine though. We'll just leave him there, and then we'll, after we've finished up shunting this and unloading it and all that jazz, we will go ahead and head on out of here to City South. Okay, probably should start slowing down now. Okay, that's going to be squealing for a little moment. Hold on. And there we go. You know what, maybe that was a bit too much too early. just a little bit. You know, oh well, we'll dunk into the coal load here and pull it out and push it into the loading zone, and like I said, well, see if we can turn in the thing. It might want me to pay off some fees real quick before I can take another shunting job. Mostly fees regarding the locomotives. So we'll see where that ends up. I'm just noticing that it looks like I can get on top of the building over there. Quite a bit going on there with the stairs and all, and ladder. Go. Whoop. Get underneath here. There we go. Alright, sweet. Roll that way, dunk. I don't even have any brakes on. Cool. So it's just a matter of pull forward. We should have like 3,000 tons of pulling power right now. Still not helping anything though, because that coal load that we're pulling right now is like 1, 2 or something like that. So they're still gonna struggle a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna get this over into the other train line and pushed back so that it's in the unloading zone, and then we go claim the job. Probably pay off like a crap load of fees. Fortunately, though, I don't think we have any large amounts of money to pay off some of our older fees, but I guess we'll see here what the interest copay is like. Yeah, it's still gonna be a hot minute before that's all out of there. This is a big coal load. It's a big coal load. Is it out yet? Okay, I think it's just about out. I can't see now that we're going around the corner, but I think it's about there. let's go ahead and stop now. Absolutely it is not out of there yet. Jeez, I wasn't expecting a whole longer tail. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. It's still got a lot to go. Alright, keep going. I'm sorry to you twos. I thought that was the end of it. That was not the end of it. That was not the end of it whatsoever. Yeah, there's my tail. Jeez. Okay. Notch 2, come on. Yeah, I still have like a good 3-4 more cars to go before it's out of there. Oh boy, that is a long line of cars. Okay. I guess we want to stop when we're kind of like over there a little bit more. Because then hopefully our tail is pulled all the way out. I can switch it. I guess we'll see when we come around the corner here. Oh, yeah, there's our tail end. Maybe it's out now. We'll wait a few more seconds. I still can't tell. Yeah, no, we'll just go around to where, like, till my nose is basically aligned with this edge of the building. Kind of like right around here-ish. Yeah, right here. Let's try here. Okay, question. Are we pulled out enough to be past the switch? That is the question. I think we are, yes. I think we actually are this time. Yes, very much so. Okay, cool. I want to put it into A3L right there. And now we gotta, wait, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Did I still go the wrong way? Oh, I must have hopped the fence. Not thought about it? Okay. I may be only slightly lost. Okay, let's see here. Roll that back. There we go. Whoosh. Oop. Come on, you can get out of the wheel slip. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we gotta push this pretty far back until we're back kind of around the corner there, where it's like along the unloading area, which is like way over there. We'll be almost hitting our train that's parked up over here. Right there, you can see it in the distance. Good thing A3L is like an incredibly long unloading dock. That definitely helps our situation a little bit. Yep, there she goes down the line. And we're gonna have to guesstimate at what point is she in the like good enough in the loading and unloading area. So that'll be another determining factor. Because I can only guesstimate where she's at and if she's good enough in that line. we are still in the, like, the whole shunting yard here. I don't even see my tail pulling off to the left here yet. Oh, there it goes. Cool, we're getting close. Yeah, I don't believe there should be any demonstrators here, because I think we've already cleared those out. Unless it's in, like, some weird place that I'm not even sure of. Okay, that we might be able to go ahead and hit the brakes now. Yeah, that 1,000-ton will definitely pull us pretty good. Okay, how are we looking here? Okay. Okay. We could probably go a good bit further. Yeah, no. What is the end of the yard is right there. That little red sign right there. So yeah, no, this is the loading unloading dock. No, this can go much further. This can go much further. Okay. Run back real quick and then just continue letting her push back here. Alright. Dunk. Keep pushing back. And dunk again. Ta-da! Okay, how many cars do I estimate do I need to push back by? This is like, it's probably 3 or 4? You know what? Once this blue car comes around the corner, maybe let's call that good? Let's call that good. Right about there. Okay, yeah, that's feeling pretty good. Doesn't actually look good, though. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay, let's see if we can accept this job now. Or do I need to pay off dozens of fees? That'll be the grand question here. Okay. Doop. Okay, can I have this? That would be a no, because I need to pay off some fees. Alright. Wallet out. There we go. Fees up. Those are the big boys. Okay. Hold, please, while I just scramble paying a bunch of fees here. This is going to take a minute. Yay, no fees here. I have 102,000. That took 190,000? Jeez, okay. That was a lot. All right, I should be able to take this. Perfect. 3L, that is exactly where we are. Let's go unload this bad boy, and then shunt everything where it needs to go, which I guess we will figure that out next here after we hit unload. Alright, unload. Cool. Alright, now that that's done, uncouple A1S, A6S, B3S. Okay, is that on the end or on the front? No, this is blue one. What number are you? Oop. That would be here. Yep, 359. Okay, so the end of our train needs to go on A1S, which unfortunately I believe is way over here. Yep. Oh no. Okay, so we gotta pull this train forward like a lot. So I think my game plan is to put this set of engines into notch 1. Hello, good sirs. Okay, brakes off. Cut in the air, don't forget that. Start you up. Okay, brake off. Start you up. Thank you. Roll forward, notch 1. Our brakes are off. Let you go. Then I have the fun task of turning off. I don't need to turn off the, or turn on, I should say, all the DE2s. I just need at least to release their hand brakes. The DH4s I can turn on. And then I need to just let this roll around coal power plant here. Alright. Oop, that is full with my stuff. Okay, brake is off. Good, good, good. You know what? I can just stay open like that. Brake off. Brake off. This is going to take a while. Bear with me. I'm just going to hope that that train doesn't come around the corner and ram into my rear as I am doing all this jazz. I only have it notch 1. I don't think it'll move too quickly. I could be incredibly wrong, though. Let's just try to be decently fast about this. I couldn't even see it if I wanted to from this point of view. Let's just do this. I'd rather not have another couple 100,000 in debt due to my negligence with my locomotives. Hold on, I want to. Okay, I don't see it cresting around the corner, so good. You. Start you up. Still hasn't crested around the corner. That is a good thing. Okay. Okay, so it still hasn't crested around the corner. That is both becoming a concern. That something has happened if it is not crested around that corner yet. Or maybe it's just going a heck of a lot slower than I think it is. Ooh, there we go. Alright. I do believe, though, however... Hold on. Alt, forward, let's go find out what the heck is going on with our locomotive here. So it should have... Yeah, no, that's gone. No, oh, there she is. Cool. Yeah, and we have to go into A1S, so this needs to pull around the corner a little faster. We need to go catch her real fast. Hi there, lovely. How fast are you coming around this corner? Because that's still getting out of here a little bit. I just need to make sure that I have plenty of room for getting this line of coal cars into that siding. So that's going to have to pull forward quite a lot. I think I'm going to be fouling the main line here. At the end of things. Possibly. You actually aren't moving all that fast. Which is both a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it means that I can definitely hop on and control this thing a lot easier. Bad thing is that it's going to take a while for this thing to go around this edge. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to stand here real quick. Okay, so that train can maybe think about breaking up. It's so difficult to estimate when it's far enough ahead that it's not going to cause issues. Actually, you know what? That's probably far enough. I don't think that's fouling the main. I could be very wrong. That should be far enough to where it is not in the way of me shunting these. Let's go ahead and put this away now. Yeah, we should get plenty around that. You know what? We could even make this better by going that direction right there. Let's see here. Still got a little bit more to go. Probably about 4 or 5 more cars to go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have 4 or 5 more cars of space here, so we can just go kind of straight here. And that should get us well past where we need to be. Alright, like that. Okay. Yes, we can break now. Break now. I guess we actually had all the room we needed. Let's head back here. I'm long past that switch. I'm long past it. Okay, I do believe it's this one and then that one. That should put us on to A1S with the first chunk of drop-offs. Let's see. Oop. A1S, A6S. I believe A6S is actually back over there. In the kind of main area. Ooh, we have L10 and L1 together. Nice. Get that, roll back, break off. What is the tonnage of this? This should be like incredibly a lot lighter. No, it still says 1.2, but without the load, it'll probably be a lot lighter. Okay, and how many cars need to go there? Let's see. That. So right up to there, actually. Right there is the cutoff point. Yeah, 6, 9, 10. 10 cars. Right there. Go into A1S here. I guess we'll give that a moment to roll back. Yeah, and then... Okay, so the bump stop is way back there. So we should be good. And then the fun part is we gotta roll back all the way around to get the rest of our train into place. Okay. Now you should turn right and go into A1S. Yep, there she goes. Perfect. Awesome. Yep, and now we just play the waiting game, basically. Just gotta wait till that gets in there nicely. Yeah, it's still a very long ways for me needing to hop down and hit the brakes. Slow her down until she kind of bumps in. So I think all the cars should fit in, but they probably are gonna fit in only... you know what? Okay, you know what? Actually, I might want to hop down now. And that should be actually getting pretty close to where that needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and hit the brakes real quick. Yeah, that's in, I think. Where's the sign for the other end of A1S? Oh, it's right here. Okay, and the last car is 278. Right here, yep. Okay, cool. We are in the siding. All right, so that's done. And brake. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Forward and dump the rest of this stuff into 6S, which is... That's A2I. Into the next area. Alright, shouldn't take too long to get this pulled forward. It's interesting that it's making squealy sounds. I don't know why it's making squealy sounds. We're not even going that fast. Okay, yeah, no, it's this switch on my left here that I need to get past. Did you let me down to the siding? Thank you. Okay, yeah, no, that should go plenty far away. There we go. Let's swap that way. All right, now we got to roll back. Dunk. All right, sweet. So A6S now. Where is that exactly? I don't think... It could be in the B yard. Is that in the B yard, or is that in the other side of things? I feel like that's where we originally brought it into? I could be wrong. B5S. Yeah, no, this is all B stuff. So A is over here. A6S. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. Let's see here. I need to hit this switch. Keep running around. And I need to hit the switches up ahead here. Which is that one. And then that one goes that way. Okay, cool. I think we're all set. Just now, where is my coal cars at? There they are. Go ahead and wait a moment here for that to come around. I do have to control the train, and I need to be careful when actually entering A6S because there is that set of flat cars in there that are kind of in my way. Now, what's the last one? A6S. B3S, okay. So we're gonna finish out in B yard. Whoop, there we go. What speed are we going? This is a little bit much, yeah. Go ahead and turn that off for right now. 20 is plenty. I think it's... Yeah, it's only 20 right there on that corner. It's a sharp corner. That derail? Or is that wheel not loading on that bogey right there? Something feels a little off right with that. Okay, let's start slowing down here a lot. Because we're coming in hot, and those sets of flat cars are kind of just right there. At some point. I want to check out what's going on with this bogey. Oh, the bogey was like wiggling around a lot, like it was like derailed or something weird was going on with it. Strange. Okay, I guess flat cars are a lot further away. My bad. It's hard to tell. Okay, yeah, I know we're dropping in speed. Yo, just gonna eyeball it back here. So that's all I can do, really. Why are you making squealy noises for? You're doing literally nothing, and you are getting upset and angry like you're gonna rocket off into space. I don't need space trains today. No space trains, please. Okay, you're losing speed yet again. I think there's a handbrake on. Could be wrong. And we're getting close now to dunking in. Where's the sign at? Oop, that's not the right button. I didn't mean to hit that one. I wanted to hit this one. Kind of leaning around a corner here. I can't even see it. And... let's see... Yep. Boink. There it is. Okay, the sign is still a car and a half back. And yeah. Still got a little ways to go here. Yeah, you're gonna be squealing and screaming because there's the flat cars and they have their brakes on, yada yada yada. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. We're almost there. Yeah, now we're there. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, cool. Untie all of this jazz. Nope, I meant to unhook that. Thank you. Handbrake is there. Don't matter to me what goes where. Alright, let's go dunk this final car into its siding, shall we? Okay, and then finally B3S, BR is over there. You know, I would say go fast, but seeing as that the corner in front of us is only like a 20-mile speed limit, or 20-kilometer speed limit to it, probably not go fast, because I don't need to just immediately derail, which would be not good. Let's cool it going around this. And where the heck is B3S at? I think it must be on this side, kind of on the left side here. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this switch out, because I think more or less the plan is to just go fetch that guy, load up and get out of here, and I don't think there's gonna be any jobs worthwhile for us to take. I guess when we get to City West, we'll have to see what we're doing. Break. Think. There we go. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. We're not going in the correct direction. We're still going straight back. The coal car must not have been fully past the switch like I thought it was. I guess. Let's try that again. Man, we are like way over here now. I would like to go that way, please. Can we go that way now, please? Into B yard? The answer is yes. Yes, we can progress into B yard. Cool. Yeah, I just must have still been fouling that switch or something. I did not realize it. Okay, so B3S. B3, I don't know. How is that still on? Turn you off. B3S will be to the side. Nope, not that side. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, you know what? Slow down. Slow way down. Don't mean to be going 20. There we go. Jeez. Okay, B3S is literally right there. Of course, it's the one. It's the siding with the most other cars in it. Of course, it is. Going a little bit above. There we go. We're like right at 5 now. I think that siding still has a lot of room in it because we got to push that far back. Once we dunk into it here. Trying to listen for it. Oh, there we go. I didn't hear anything, but I sure felt it. Alright. Send this back to where it once it came. B3S. There we go. Question is that far enough? Me thinks it's far enough. I think we did it. Alright, sweet. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Disconnect you. Handbrake is... No, not that end. It's over here. There it is. Okay, why do I feel like this is still trying to do things? No, throttle is not on. Alright. Double checking that. There we go. Take this. Turn it in. Get some money. And then now we go connect back up to our train. And, yep, there we go. 74,000. I will take that. That is good, a hefty amount of money. Okay, see, this is a set we need to go to, but I'm not going to take it because none of these are really worth it. Yeah, no, they're not. Okay, let's go get our train back together then, shall we? Oop, let me in. Oh, that's above. I don't want to be above. All right, let's go. That. You go pick up that little guy, and then go hook up onto the rest of our train and head on down to City West finally. You've made like 200K here so far. What are the other jobs worth? 66,000, 35,000. Quite good chunks of change, actually. Alright, cool. Speed around here. Looks like it doesn't like going above Spicy 20 in this yard, mostly because there's just sharp curves. And brake. Alright, and now roll back, and let's go get our friends back here, and then we'll roll forward and go connect up to the rest of our train here. And then we can be out of here. Okay, I do want to be kind of careful about this. What point do I need to hit the brakes? Probably start about now. Yep, there we go. Probably pretty good. Brakes should be on that train pretty well, since it got reset. Alright. Gimme. Are you kidding me? You're gonna die out right there? Hold on. Wait. Won't be like that. Oh, that was a little hard. That was a little rough. Ah, you kidding me? Stop bouncing from each other. Thank you, got you. You're mine now. Doink. And doink. Air in, air in. Cool. Let's go ahead and make sure that the handbrakes are off on both of these guys. Okay, yeah, handbrake is off on him. Are you still cut in? No. Okay, now it's you. Handbrake is definitely gonna be on you. Alright. I don't need to turn it on, I just need to roll forward. Probably be in the lead train here. There we go. Turn on some lights so we can see. Looks like we're gonna be shunting in the dark yet again. At least for City West. So it's just right below us. It really shouldn't take too long for us to get it right to City West. Have to see if we even have any good jobs. If we don't have any good jobs, then I guess... How far away is Coal Mine South? It's not too incredibly far away, so there is the option that we just go all the way, basically. Without a load, we just take our train and just go down to Coal Mine South. See what's there. If there's demonstrators there, we'll just grab the demonstrator and probably just go straight down to the City South. If not, then I guess we can take a job and go back up to Coal Power Plant, or wherever the jobs may take us. Otherwise, Oil Well North is about the only other place that we haven't been. If neither of those have demonstrators, then I gotta repair some trains and then figure out where the heck my demonstrators are at. It might be like cue the cartoonish running around noise and just scramble around the map, just trying to Google it and just investigate every corner that we possibly can. I wonder if that cartoony like run around music is like copyright free or whatever. I don't think it would be. It would probably have copyrights on it, so I couldn't play it on this channel, but still. Hold on, I need to hold on. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a coughing fit there a little bit. I needed to, like, stop what I was doing. Quickly pause. That's why I jammed on the brake, too, so the train would just break up. Okay, let's slow down now. You don't need to be coming in at a wild speed here. Okay, it wants to... Stop it. Here she comes. Ooh, that looked like that was a little bit hard, but I know that wasn't. Alright, now that's sorted. Let's go ahead and turn you off. Then turn, oh, other side, there we go. Turn you off. Thank you. Perfect. Now to run towards the other end of our train, which, nope, that's not the right thing. You, go ahead and just turn the brake off. You might just start rolling forward. Not entirely sure. Shunting-wise, we may just do shunting at City West with just our lead train. I'll just throw our, oh, it's right here. Oh yeah, it is very much rolling forward. I might just leave the shunting duties to our lead train because I think it'd just be easier that way. Wait, there's nothing we need to like pull from the rear or do like weird things with. Lights are not on. There we go. Alright. Go. We hear no noise whatsoever because our DH4s are quite a ways behind us. Hey, come on. We have places to be, things to do. Throttle. Forward. Go. Faster. There shouldn't be any brakes on either. Air should be cut in. Yeah, no. This thing braked up, so like air should be cut in. And all that jazz. After we did the payment thing. This is kind of getting low bat. I'm just gonna drop that there. For the moment. Yeah, there it goes. Charging up nicely. There's our first switch. Gotta make sure that on the next switch that we set it for actually going out of here. Which it does look like it's already set for that. Good. Perfect. Then we actually literally are out of here. What did we do? We came in. Oh yeah, we did like the weird loop-de-loop. That's right. So it's this switch is down here that we need to pay attention to, and then it's just straight down to City West. Okay, this is actually full charged. I'll take that back. And then, yeah, declining 1.5, we should start gaining some pretty incredible amounts of speed here pretty quick. Because it's just downhill basically all the way. I may not even want actually any, like, speed. How heavy is our train? 1,000 ton. Okay, so we're sitting like at almost like 1.4, basically. 1,400 ton. Behind us. The only thing we gotta manage is brake, more or less. First up, though, will be switches. I can hear the wheels going here. A little pitter-patter. Okay, where is that switch? It's hiding behind the trees. Fantastic. There we go. I want to go that way. And the speed that way is 60. We're going 40 right now, so we're doing fine. Away we go! Oh, really? This has a grade to it? Upwards? Why? I guess it just... because the switches just need to flatten out? Oh, buddy. Okay, there's a little bit of spicy noises. Okay. I think now we can just kind of let her fly, honestly. Until we get down into City West. Also, my music isn't playing anymore. Hold on. Why are you not doing your thing? There we go. My background tunes, I just realized they were gone. They were probably gone like this entire time, and I just was not realizing it. Probably a leftover bit of my technical difficulties. $50. Yeah, I should get notification for switches here. Before we enter City West. It'd be neat if we could have like some like road signs or something like that. Just like indicating when you're entering City West. Oh no. Oh no, it's raining. Braking is going to be a spicy nugget. At these speeds and us entering City West, it is dropping, which means we're probably approaching City West now. I don't see any lights yet in the distance. Oh, there's some lights. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start applying some brake here. Yeah, 60 was our speed limit. There are some switches coming up and stuff. Now let's drop it all the way down to 30. We are right here. Oh, that's too much. I had itchy in my eye. It should technically already be set for pulling through, I do believe. Because yeah, we'll pull through and then back in, which means I should probably go to the rear of my train and disconnect the locomotives at the rear. Yeah, oh, it is not set for pulling straight through. Okay. All right, well, we'll swap that because we want to go that way first, and then we'll back in. Okay, cool. With that set, what speed are we going? 17, okay. Let that roll through. I guess we can go check jobs while this is rolling through. It's gonna take a hot minute for that to do its thing. Yeah, but what do we got here? We got like nothing. Okay. Alright, that answers that. We got like nothing job-wise. Alright, so it sounds like we'll just hook up everything up and then just go to coal mine south and just kind of do stuff in there. Let's see here. Probably should go ahead and just get on to the locomotives in the rear. There it is. I want to get onto you. I want to, if I can, carefully disconnect you. There we go, disconnected. And do we need to hit the brake set? I mean, technically any point. I just don't want to foul the switch. It's right there. So I guess like right here. No, don't scream at me. Okay, yeah, I can just stay parked right there. And you go ahead and hit brakes yourself, train. Okay, so where does the gravel load go to? Haul uncouple C2I. Oh. What? Oh, throttle is still on. Green brake. That was full throttle that I actually put on. No wonder it's angry. Whoops-a-doodles. Okay, let's go ahead and just do that. And give me a notch 1, please. Thank you. So what did I say again? C2I. Okay, let's go fix that. Okay, C2I should be, I would think, there's an N class here, straight back, I'm pretty sure. C3I, C2I is to the right here. Okay, so it looks like we're already all set up for it. Yeah, more or less. Do a little more beans here. It is raining and thundering. Look at how tiny the BE2 is compared to the DE2. And the DE2s are small, too. Very small. The BE2 is just a little baby. Nope, that's not where I want to be. That's not where I want to be. I want to be on the end here, please. No? Can I not? Ah, meow. Ah, we have freedom. Oh, nope. Oh, I had it for a second. Let me on. Okay, there we go. Fine, whatever. Oh, come on. Ha, let me on. Alright, fine. We'll just write it from the top then. I don't really want to write it from the top, but I want to write it from the top then. C2I, yep. Looks all good. Cool. Coming back at about 20. That's fine. Track speed around here, I believe, is all 30s. Just like basically every other yard. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nut in here right now. I think we'll go ahead and travel on to Coal Mine South. And then, yeah, we'll just go, once we reach Coal Mine South, we'll sleep there, so it's a day. We'll travel through the night rain with the thunder and lightning, because it's actually kind of neat. Okay, you're going a lot faster. You can go ahead and let off your throttle. It's just brake that we have to deal with next, which we can start breaking up now. And brake. It's getting a little slippery because of the wetness of the rain. Alright, there we go. Hand brake. Okay, now where does this need to go? Couple haul. Nope, I missed it. C3I. Which is right next to it. Alright. Brake. Forward, go. Actually got quite a distance here to go before we're past this, which is enough for me to actually put this down, C3I. Alright, let's see, where is the switch at? Right there. That was a little too much brake. Too much brake. Okay, you are past it now. There we go. Dunk. And now it should just be straight back. And that will be good. Go pick up the rest of our train again and head on over to Coal Mine South for a little investigation on... Well, there's something we've been looking for. Right there. There it is right there. At least one of them. There's the DE2 demonstrator. Now I think we're just missing the DE6. If that's shown up in a place you've already been before, that kind of opens it up to being the DE6 being literally anywhere. I think we'll still go to Coal Mine South because we just haven't been there yet. But I think we'll, unless there's any really interesting jobs, I think we're basically be going straight to break. I think we're basically going straight to the museum. Honestly, that's just me thoughts. Now that we've found at least one of the demonstrators, and I think I have enough money to like start fully restoring some of the demonstrators as well too. So this is nice. Oh, not what I want. Forward. Yeah, we'll have to get that derailed and added on to us. All right. Which means now we got to visit literally every location again, at least once, to relook for demonstrators. Actually, we know there's no demonstrator at coal power plant as far as we're aware. I didn't really look around because I thought it would be clear, but if that's there, I'm pretty darn sure that hasn't been there the entire time. Okay, you know what? Go ahead and break. Please, thank you. Derail. Blink. Right here is the cheapest point. But that's not good. I think I'll write up. You know what? Yeah, right here would be best. There we go. Cool. Roll back real quick. Oh, that sounded a little hard. I don't think that was. At least my speedometer didn't say that was. Yeah, no, that wasn't. That was just a little rough, probably. Ah, I went out. Okay. Yeah, no, I want MU that. Yeah, I know your handbrake is on. There we go. Oh, which means we need to go to Machine Factory in town now to get more parts. I think I'll do that after I find the DE6. Yeah, I think I'll do that after I find the DE6. We will go for another parts. You should have air in you. Did I not hit the little levers? Oh, I didn't hit the little levers. Whoops, my bad. There we go. All right, well, let's go get the rest of our train since we found our friend here. Now I'm kind of looking around, seeing if there's any other demonstrators here. There shouldn't be, but, like, you never know. All right, yeah, we have a good ways to go before we pass the switches here. So we can grab the rest of our train. we have quite the collection of locomotives going on right now. Go ahead and okay, we don't need to be going that fast. We can start calming down here a little bit. Switch. There we go. And there we go, notch one. I don't want to be going too fast. That's probably good enough. come back slowly and grab our rest of our train. And then we can head off to coal mine. Oh, wait, we didn't turn in these jobs. Oh, that's, oops. You know what, that's just rolling on its own. Let's go turn in these jobs, shall we? We have money to collect. I've been getting sidetracked. Because demonstrators are just here. I need to go check that grass. Yay, money. I don't think there's, yeah, no bonus on that. We were taking a little bit too long. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll have both demonstrators here. Just, you know, checking the grass because that was there when that wasn't before there. Oh, come on, put me on top of here, please. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else here. Old cars piled up here. This is like part of a van or a bus. Yeah, van. This, okay. Now we can finish up what we're doing here. Come here. Doink. Alright, there we go. Get into our lead train here, and let's head on out of here. Shall we? Oh, so much stuff in this locomotive. Oh, boy. Yeah, that is rainy. Alright, let's get out of here. Feels like the DH4s are having a little bit of a hard time. They're still pulling around like 400 something ton doing stuff. Okay, world map. So we want to go straight through this switch, right, and then left. And then it'll kind of beeline us down to coal mine south, roughly. Okay, we don't have, like, hold on, I can put this here. And let me just give me another bar of beans. There we go. Flashlight is low bat. Let's go ahead and just put that there. Rain's getting pretty intense. It's like basically all I hear. Soothing sounds of rain. Okay, yeah, we want to go straight through here. That is straight through here. That is good. Okay, flashlight's good. Thank you. Wallet is 274,000. So we are making some money. Slowly but surely. Alright, and then we want to do right then left, right? Yep, right then left. Alright, cool. Get my comms radio ready, because yeah, the switch is just right up here. Not too far away. It's somewhere just right up ahead of us. I guess it's like around the corner still. Hey, it's not that far. It's really not that far. Also, Jordan told me before that sometimes these locomotives can end up in like these trenches here. So, like, it's probably something I should be looking out for. There's like up at goods factory too. One can end up in soup. Okay, that's 30. We're going 30. And what's the speed? 50 to the right. Okay, let's go ahead and cool it a little bit on throttle. All right, go. I don't think it's down there. On there either. Okay, then we want to go left next. Which is, oh, right away, right there, left. Okay, cool. So we are going the correct way. Cool. Yeah, I just need to... So 30, we can hit some brake. Bring us down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, do we have anything in the swoop down here? Not anything that I can see. As far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the soup on that side of the riverbank. I don't think there's anything on this side either. Okay. Alright, well, that takes care of that problem. Let's hit throttle and let's keep going. Next switch is where, not for a while, we should be going underneath a track before we care about it, really. 1.7. Yeah, that's... Even grades are going to be a problem with this much rain. Our tractive effort is through the toilet. Flushed away. Down. Stolen. If we want to bring back that meme. I have absolutely no tractive effort right now. Are we even gaining speed? We are not even gaining speed at this moment in time. I may or may not need to actually turn on the DE2s. We're only on like a 1 point. Yeah, 1.5. You should be fine. But it seems like you are most definitely not. Ooh. Is it really that steep getting out of here? What's to hit about 2? No wonder you're kind of struggling. Yeah, with, hold on, not that. Caps lock. Bring this down here. Yeah. So we only got about 1,000 tons to us, and we're using up a good bit of it. Because of the rain. Okay. No wonder the DH4s are kind of struggling right now. It's a little bit much for them. Moving around all these D2s and then having to deal with the rain as well, especially a heavy rain like we're having right now. I can see why it's upset. We are gaining speed. Okay, it looks like the grade is getting a little nicer. Go ahead and turn off the sand. I don't think we need any more sand. Put this back here. There we go. Yeah, because right now it's going to be a bunch of squigglies. Like, we're probably only going to, like, the first squiggly right here. We aren't going very fast. Hopefully that'll kind of clear up and fix itself as we continue going through. You're still kind of struggling. Ooh, yeah, we keep hitting grades all throughout here. I didn't think we'd be going up so much, but I guess we are. The temptation to turn on the DE2s up front here to start helping out is kind of strong. I don't want to spend like all day just slowly crawling along. And our speed isn't really improving at all. Rain is not calming down. E2 in reverse will lead to temp issues? Wait, it has specifics about like what it likes to do? I always just thought they were kind of just universal. Like, they don't really care if they go forward or backwards because it's just a reverse in polarity of the electronics. Never thought of... If that's a thing, I never thought about that. I guess it would have to deal with the cooling? Because the engine is on that side, so the radiators aren't technically getting, like, fresh air? I mean, that logic probably sounds... Alright, what is going on back there? Oh, that's just the lights being weird. I was seeing the orange lights and I was kind of concerned. Okay, yeah, we're not going anywhere too quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and slap you on. How angry will you be? Not super angry, actually. Alright. No fan in the D... Oh! I would have thought that they would at least have, like, a radiator fan, like, here. Something like that. Like, you know, car-wise. But I'm guessing it's... Let's see, it's... These are, like, a German locomotive, so they would probably be using, like, air-cooled then, wouldn't they? Kind of like some... I'm just comparing it to, like, some, like heavy machinery equipment, like especially older heavy machinery equipment that uses like the Deutz air-cooled diesels. We do have a fan on them for doing air cooling, but like, yeah, that's like even like the Beetles and stuff. And we are starting to pick up speed. I do not have my remote control in my hands. Hold on. Hold. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Keep getting turned around. Come on. I need to get the lead locomotive. We are picking up speed. Didn't need to turn on too many of them, that's for sure. Give me this. Okay, cool down. Where are we? We are probably coming up on a switch real fast. Yes, we are. That was some panic mode engaged. All right, 60. Ooh, that might be a 30. Okay, we are losing speed. Okay, I want to go to the right, please. Thank you. Yes, because right is where we need to go. What is speed? 50. Okay. we're fine. Okay, and then almost directly after it is like another switch. And we need to go right on that one as well. You know what? It's already becoming day. We might not actually have to sleep at all. Okay. So yeah, we're coming into this switch. We are going a little fast. 70 on this switch. Nope. I want to go right, please. Thank you. Sweet. I guess we let the roller coaster go. That poor BE2 in the rear is getting flung around. It's not having a good day. Really, 80 and increasing in speed. Okay. Because yeah, it should be more or less a straight shot, straight down into Coal Mine South. Gotta put this back right here. Just in case. Corner looks kind of spicy for 80. I don't know, feels like it's a lot sharper than it should be for like an 80 curve. I think it's vibrating off of its stand. Uh, 70. Okay. We're probably getting close to Coal Mine South here. Oh, there's a 50. Okay. Brake. No throttle. A little bit of brake. Start slowing down. Yeah, there's another 50. So let's go ahead and just drop her down to about 30. It's like we're entering into Coal Mine South, which is perfect. I want to see if there's any demonstrators here. If not, I think we're just going to go to the museum. Maybe go ahead and... now we have 200-something thousand. Maybe restore a couple locomotives. Do some stuff at the museum for once. It's been a while. Guess my question will be, coming down here, is do we have the DE6 here, or is the DE6 who knows where else? Max speed is 30 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I'm sure those motors are cooked. I am very sure those motors are probably cooked beyond, because I've been going very fast. You know what Derail probably does need is some kind of like wagon where you could like drive locomotives like onto the wagon, like think almost like truck flatbed, because I know they have stuff like that from going from like standard to narrow or narrow to standard kind of thing. That would probably be very useful, especially when you like go pick up like the BE2 or something, to be able to just put it on like this little trailer and then, I don't know, click a button or something to like tie it down. Okay, I can't see anything yet. I know there's a few spots that we can check. Let's see, we are losing speed, so we can go ahead and just give it a little bit of beans here. Definitely not seeing no DE6 in the, kind of like right next to the silos here is where the demonstrators can be sometimes. I had an S282 over there before. Let's see, which way do I want to go through? I don't think I want to go through the wide. I want to kind of cut through the middle here somewhere. I guess on the third one? Yeah, probably on the third one. Because I think it's also inside the coal pile is where you can find a demonstrator as well. Which is kind of silly that it's inside. Whatever. Ah, this is loading track, so this should be empty. Okay, what speed are we going at right now? We're going about 20. Let's go ahead and just turn throttle off, and I think just go ahead and go for a stroll real fast. So I think more or less the plan will be just, if there's no demonstrators here, I think we're just going to go straight through. And just go ahead and just go to City South and drop off our demonstrator DE2, and then maybe think about repairing some of our other stuff. I believe you can also find them in these coal piles. Not seeing anything. The interesting thing, though, is because we had our DE2 demonstrator spawn in. Okay, yeah, I don't think it would be like up on the mountain for whatever reason. So I think that's probably a negatory on demonstrator. Yeah. Okay. I guess the last thing to check would be down the cliffside here a little bit. I don't think there's this possibility of it spawning down here. What? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, well, I guess one last thing I'll do is just check jobs real quick as our locomotive leaves us. That's fine. I can catch up with it, hopefully. Let's see here. 14, 24, 37. That one's actually pretty good. 37 coal power plants. There's some decent ones, but yeah, no, I think we're just going straight through. All right, time to run and catch up. Oh boy. This thing has left me pretty well. Alright, catching up. Let's... Yeah, no. Nope, I don't think anything's here. Alright. So it's just the DE6 that we're missing, demonstrator-wise. Oh boy, our nose is way up here. Let me on, please. Thank you. Looks like the rain is over with, but it's going to take a... Close, please. Thank you. Take a little bit for things to dry out. Sorry, speed? Oh, I didn't even have the remote control with me. Oh, that was probably really dumb. Okay. It's probably not the brightest move in the world. Alright, anyways, give it some throttle. World map. Here we go. Okay, so we should come up on the switch that heads down the City South pretty quick. Alright. Hold on, I gotta cough again. Cough I had from being sick is slowly fading away. It's still there just a little bit, but not too much anymore. Every once in a while it kind of picks up again, but yeah, it's slowly going away, which is good. Coughing is annoying. Especially when it gets so bad it rips my throat to shreds. Alright, oh, here's the switch, and okay, we are already lined for the side, because we haven't even, like, gone through here at all. Stream-wise, this is our first time ever being through Coal Mine South. And also, stream-wise, the only place we haven't been yet is Oilwell North, so... probably should make it our goal to go through there at some point. Either make a delivery or just literally pass through to look for demonstrators if we haven't found the DE6 as of yet. I guess even if we do find all the demonstrators, we should at least go through it. Also, that's weird. Big concrete pad right there. Or what used to be. Just so we can have the self-achievement of actually going through all the locations. Now what would be funny is as we come into City South, the DE6 demonstrator is just there. That'd be funny. I don't think it'll happen, but hey, someone can dream. I guess my only concern though is I hope that our demonstrators that are there didn't get like reset back out. That'd be my only concern, since the caboose got its position reset, even though I did not do that. It's fun when playing with mods and they screw your game up. Me and Jordan, we installed a passenger mod once, and it like, we should have had backups or something, because it like wrecked the game installing that and then like uninstalling that. We had to go refind and redo a bunch of stuff with the museum. Museum basically got like a reset to 0. Was kind of annoying. She wasn't even kind of annoying. It was really annoying. Having to do all that again. Alright, I don't think there's a cave entering on this side of City South, so yeah, we're fine. We can probably turn off the wipers as well. Rain is basically gone. Track's probably still a little damp, so that's the only thing I gotta be concerned about. Everything else should be good. Oh, did we go through a tunnel? Okay, I guess we do go through a tunnel. I didn't think we'd go through a tunnel. Also, I wasn't paying attention to that speed sign that just passed us. I think it was 80 or something like that, but yeah. Wasn't really paying too strong of attention to that. You know what? I want this back over here. Throttle off. I don't hear scary sounds yet. But, maybe I hear a little bit. Some wheel rubbing. 70 and declining. Okay. Yeah, the BE6 motors are definitely cooked. Quite well. How do you like your train motors? Because I like mine quite well done. The coil windings are now but one solid copper object instead of being individual cables anymore. Okay. I saw that. That was 50. We can slow down a lot. Thank you. Oh, 40. Guess we're kind of speeding up. It must be. Oh, okay. We'll drop it again. You're sounding angry still. There's City South. Okay, that's probably enough. There it is. Yeah, not seeing anything drowned in the river coming in here. So I guess that's a good sign. Maybe? I don't know. I think I would rather like to find the DE6 pretty quick. Because, like, if we buy all the licenses and everything, we really do have to go on, like, a hunting mission around the map. Looking for it. Nice thing, though, is, like, we can basically take a job, hook our train up to that job, and then we can just leave it. Like, we don't even have to take, like, a really good job. We can take, like, a garbage job. And that way our train won't despawn, as we probably just teleport and we're just literally scramble around the map, try and find it. Because that'd be, like, the fastest method. Instead of driving to every location. But then again, for YouTube stuff, maybe driving to every location would be No, I think it'd be a toss-up. Because, like, I don't think the entertainment value would last that long scrambling around on YouTube. But hey, we can still do a lot of jobs normally and stuff for now. To different locations, because we still need a lot of money to buy our last licenses. Like the DE6 license we don't have yet. Actually, I think, don't we need the DE6 license to at least get the demonstrator? Possibly? Okay. Maybe I do need to purchase that soonish. Alright, and there is nothing on our sightings. Good. So we can just kind of slip on through here. It's good. I will go ahead and take this. We are going 40. That we can use a little bit of train brake. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit more better speed. And then, yeah, we'll disconnect our stuff. I should probably turn off all these locomotives. Now that I think about it. Let's just kind of catch up to things here. What number are you? Just because I'm curious. $19. You are kind of a low number. Not really, but kind of. I feel like I kind of would like to start collecting any, like, low-numbered locomotives just for funsies. I'll get rid of some of my high-numbered DE2s, even though this is fun, having the big chain of DE2. Alright. I think that's the switch right there for the museum. Okay, throttles off. Roll past. And brake. Go ahead and flip that. Okay, broken. Okay, thank you. Brake off and roll back, please. Thank you. Bring that DE2 demonstrator in here. And that BE2 and start doing some repair stuff here. Yeah, it's coming back pretty quick. Oh. Question. Can you have multiple cabooses? Because we saw caboose at its shed, and there's caboose right there too. You must be able to have multiple cabooses, because that, I guess that would explain why that was there at the shed too. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and just fully break up now. Thank you. Because, yeah, we have a caboose right here. What number is this even? 508. Okay, so technically I think it is a low number. Yeah, DE6 is the only one we're missing. Just got the DE2 now. I do believe that these need repairs too, I think. Especially this thing. Yeah, body is, needs repairs. Let's just do that now. Incompatible. Full. Unplugged. Diesel. Does this thing need fuel? Temp fuel is at 0. Okay, fine. You need fuel. Actually, no, I'm not going to give you fuel. Who am I kidding? 23,000 to pay. All right. Thank you. Okay, because we'll get this out of here as well. I guess what I should do right now actually is just turn all these off. I really wish you could just hold down the button instead of having to like press it like a gazillion times. Because this is going to be a process to turn off all these and then turn on only like the DE2s that we need in the rear. Why are you squealing so much with air? I know your brakes are on, but like calm down. Okay, that one's not on, that one's not on, that one's not on. This one, okay, so there's not that many that are actually on right now. Okay, oh, come on. Bear with me as I get these just turned off real quick, so we're just not like wasting fuel and adding more to our costs. Kind of curious now if it just continuously spawns caboose at the at that shed. I guess that's great for multiplayer if you want to like pull out a bunch of caboose so everyone has a caboose. Okay, 2 more, all right. There we go, and lastly, you. You may hit sand, stop hitting sand. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and disconnect and then start shunting these things around. Number 1 should probably be a museum piece as well because, you know, it's number 1. Number 10 too. Oh, this is number 4. Oh, we got a low number. Heck yeah. All right, that's pretty awesome. Okay, now you stop squealing for her. I guess because this is damaged, it's just like that. Anyways, order of operations. I think order of operations is I probably need to pull off this rear DE2. Get this BE2 shoved into a siding here. Actually, you know what? Let's do 2 of these. I think this would be better. Let's disconnect you. Yeah. You're set. There, you're not. Okay, give me this, please. Let's get this turned on real quick. Air, dunk, dunk. We'll get this BE2 shoved into... You know what? Probably the repair siding. Or close to it. Probably the one next to it, actually. Yeah. Real quick. Let's get this. Good. I just did that because I didn't know if air was built up or not. Alright, I need to go this way. Yeah, let's see, where's the repair siding at? There it is. Let's go ahead and throw the BE2 into this siding right about there. Thank you. Okay, brakes off. Bring her back a little bit until she's in there. And I think we'll just throw our DE2s into the next one here for temporary. Okay, that's good enough. There we go. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Come on. Oh, it's throttle's still on. Silly me. Well, I can't. Okay, move forward, please. Okay, that's probably good enough. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and move us over here. Cute. Scroll back, throttle, and dunk these two into here real quick. And then with number one over there, we'll go ahead get things organized. Okay, that's probably enough. Don't really need to slam into that at all. Power off. Thank you. Yep, that's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get this set to over here. Around I come. Perfect. All right, and we've already disconnected this, right? Yep, we have. All right, sweet. Number one. Let's go ahead and get you turned on. Do that. Yeah, build up some air here, please. Oh, you already have air. Okay, never mind. Let's go back and let's go. What's the front of the DE2? Front is technically the other end. I'm on the back side of the DE2. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm just thinking, like, actually, I don't know how to get onto the other side of the D2. I guess we're putting it in backwards. All right. I'll have to fix that later at some time. Because we don't really have, like, a runaround in here that we can do to get to, like, the other side of, like, a locomotive. So I guess we're just putting this in backwards for now until it's like repaired. Yeah, maybe until it's repaired. There we go. All right, scroll that. Oh, throttle's still on. I need to stop doing that. All right, let's get this DE2 in here. And then I need to pull that out, stick that off to the side, pull the BE2, get that swapped in, repaired, and then we can start doing some of the... Break. Yes, I know I don't have... the parts for this thing. I'm doing it again. Throttle off. Let's not blow some TMs, please. Okay. Alright. Get me in here. Okay, I want to just reverse a little bit. And then now we're good. Alright, bring me around, please. I don't believe that should have its brakes on. At least as far as I'm aware. Ooh. That made some squealy noises. Alright. Let's go forward. Brake off. Give me little beans. Little beans. There we go. And blink. Oh, I guess the brakes are on. Or maybe that's just air brakes. Don't think that would be hand brakes? I can double check that. Let's see, where's the handbrake lever at? Here it is. Okay, yeah, that's not handbrake. And where is your handbrake at? Here it is. Ah, that is handbrake on. Okay. Alright, let's pull this out now. Scroll back. Doink. Just throw this into a different setting. That is water. I think we can get without paying for fuel costs. I could be wrong. I think we just need to repair them. Oop, that's too much. Okay. Push forward a little bit. Right about there. Okay, we should be fully on the turntable now. Yes. There we go. Now push this into this siding real quick. That should be good enough. Right. Nope, that was... okay, we're not where I thought it was. I thought it was actually a little more in there than that. Okay, now that should be in there. Cool. Right? Yes, turntable's back there. Okay. Yeah, we'll check him. Okay. Back up a little bit. Go ahead and break there. Dunk. Alright. Go on over. And now you are mine, little one. Okay, do that. Breaks off. Little beans. That's enough beans. That's too much break. I just want little beans. Little beans. Little beans only. Alright, come here, BE2. Probably don't need to be doing air and or repair it. I probably don't have to disconnect from it. At least. Okay, bring us around. There we go. Okay, that's all set forward. Good. Alright, repairing the BE2. Hopefully the fees aren't too crazy. Trying to think of who to start with over there. Maybe let's just rip the band-aid off and go for the biggest one? Is that in this location? Are you registered? No vehicle. Okay, no. Just a little bit more. Okay, we good? We good. Alright, sweet. L007. Yep, that is correct. Nope, this one, adding... How much damage will this be? Cool. Oh. Full incompatible, incompatible, incompatible. Okay. Alright, cool. That takes care of that. That was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Yay, that's done. Sweet. There. Swap that into neutral. And let's just use our favorite little BE2, shall we? Alright, no brakes are on. Electronics, TM, sander, all good. Air on. That way, you know what? Yeah, I think we'll just push him straight across. Yeah, that'll probably be good. that was like everything, and that was just like not breaking whatsoever. Oop, I fell down. Help, I fell and I can't get up. I'm in a pit. Get out of the pit. There we go. Alright. Turn that back off. Yeah, we have air cut in. Just, that takes it a moment. Alright. Back we go. Nope. Hold on. I was drinking some tea. I need to stop. No, I'm just gonna use handbrake. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, Ace 282. Let's come around to that, shall we? I think rip the bandit off and do this one first. You know what? You probably have to do the tender and the locomotive as two separate entities, don't you? There we go. All right. Well, let's bring it in, shall we? Oop, that's too much. That's too much beans. Can I even grab that? Wow, I can almost like not even grab that. Okay, grab this. Things are getting a little laggy. It is not liking me doing weird things. Okay, is handbrake on? Yes, it is. Speedometer, this is throttle, I think? I don't know enough about steam engines. At least in this game. In other games I do. This game, no. Alright, well, let's, hopefully this little BE2 can pull this thing. Yeah, air's cut. No, that has air. Is there something I'm forgetting? Silvercocks. Brakes are cut in now. Brakes are cut out. Cylinder cocks. Sand, independent brake. Should be... Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I don't think she has enough beans, unfortunately. She is trying her darndest. Oh, there we go. Okay, bring missing parts, install missing parts, repair and... Oh, it does want you to refuel it. Dang it! I was hoping it wouldn't want you to refuel it, but it does want you to refuel it. Ah, it sucks. Okay. Because that's going to be a lot of extra costs. A little car horn. Okay. Okay, it's not... You know, I've been seeing a lot of like G-scale Conrail steam locomotives and people doing like large consists with those and just like multiple like of them together. It'd be hilarious to give this a Conrail scheme, I think. Okay, brakes off. That's going the other way. Alright, let's see if we can't. Okay, yeah. Throttle 1, throttle 2. Push her back. She is. Well, the electric motors are screaming right now. Alright. Bring her back. Slowly, I guess. Because that's all the little BE2 can do. Probably would have been a smart idea to use. Just number one back over there and just use a DE2 for the whole shunting job. Alright, so is it going to register the tender separately? That is my question. Or is it going to register it all as a whole? Nothing's happened yet. Wait, what am I supposed to do first? Bring missing parts. Yeah, I did bring the missing parts, unless it's reset that. Because last time I thought we did things and... Or, not last time, that was a while ago? Is there something? What am I missing? This is for coal. This is water. And sand. Or no, water. Water only, sorry. This is like fully in here. Ready for manual service. Yeah, no vehicle is detected. Do I need to put it the other way? Door, so technically you should be able to go out back here. Oh, I guess that's a garage door for actual cars. Okay. Alright, I guess let's pull her out. There we go. And just bring her in the other direction? Because maybe the tender is too much? Or I need to separate the tender? No, because it's not doing anything if the tender's just on here. It should, like, ding up. So yeah, we'll flip it around here and see what happens. There might be something I'm just greatly not understanding or missing at this point in time. Okay, go ahead and brake, please. Thank you. Alright, let's flip you around real quick. I mean, we're almost out of time. OBS is kind of being a pain. I guess... Yeah, if we don't get to it today, I might just do a little bit of a Google to figure out, like, what the heck I'm missing. Yo. Alright. It's all the demonstrators, though. Oh, see, there it did. Wait, oh, that was probably my... Oops. That was probably my little engine. that it was like checking. Doing that too. It's not, oop, that's too much, that's too much, that's too much. Yeah, because it's not reacting to the train. There is something I'm missing, and I'm not actually sure. Okay, no, this one has it. Wait, I have it too. The Steam one still. Huh. Okay. I guess I need. Okay. I see that there is ones that do and ones that don't. Okay. Never mind. I should have looked at that. I guess I need to. You know what? Let's just go ahead and order missing parts. I guess repair and refuel. Okay. Yeah. I think it looks like we need to do more jobs up to Machine Factory in town. Okay. Okay. I guess if that's what we need to do, that's what we need to do. All right. I think I figured it out finally. I'm just a little slow. Just a little slow. It's okay. Alright, I guess we'll repair and restore the DH4, and then if we have enough money, we'll do the DM3 as well. Actually, you know, I kind of want to do the DM3 first. Yeah, I think we'll do the DM3 first. Alright. So yeah, we'll have to do, what, 1, 2 more rounds up to the okay, let's get this stored back away because it doesn't have the parts. Ooh, other way. There's signs. I need to read them more. Go. All right. Go ahead and I guess bring that on in. I just noticed that all the knobs and stuff are being like weirdly fiddly in the game. Was it because I'm on? All right. Brake, please. Thank you. I guess we'll leave this for now. Let's go get the DM3 and do all of the repair and refuel and stuff on that, man. Sad. I was hoping to repair that. Oh well. Alright, let's go get this guy. Whoop. There we go. Blink. Grab that. Okay, this thing probably has a handbrake on, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot this one has like the crazy ship's wheel looking thing. All right. Forward. Oh. Come on. Come on out of there. I'll fix it more. All right. Let's bring her around. OBS is not really holding itself together too well right now. Yoink. Go. Bring it on in. So at least we know this one has the parts, and the DH4 also has the parts. It's just the steam locomotives and the new DE2 that we brought in that doesn't. Which means I need to grab this. Oop, that was too quick on the brakes. There we go. Cool. All right. Go through one at a time and add everything. Probably gonna be the expensive one. 23,000, that's not bad. We'll find out what the damage is at the end here. Alright, and then... there we go. The damage is 91,000. Jeez. Us. There we go. Now we gotta bring it over to paint. Cool. Which, I think I can just do right here. Boom. Done. Take good care of her. Well, oh, wait, we should probably unplug that. Thank you. We're just gonna throw her right back where she once was. And the sun is heckin' bright. I am in the heaven for locomotives. That's what I'm in. I have died along with these locomotives, and now we are in train heaven. The bestest of the heavens. Yeah, it looks creepy over there, and then it's all holy over here with the light coming through. Alright, let's go put her back, shall we? Oop, wrong way, wrong way. Whoop. There we go. Reverse throttle. This one away, please. Thank you. Oop, I want to hit Alt, please, not sit down. Yeah, she is done. Alright, you know, let's just push her back a little bit more. Let's push her back just a little bit more. Locomotive of the museum has been restored. Sweet. I am happy about that. Okay, we're going to go a bit over time, and we're just going to quickly also do the DH4. And then I guess the plan is to go down to the harbor and brakes. And find jobs to machine factory in town and start doing more part shipments. Which we probably should have been doing a while ago, but hey! There we go. Yeah, we'll do some more part shipments. Cool. Alright, reverse. Bring her back. Come get this DH4, shall we? Is this a low number DH4? Damage a locomotive unless it was coming in at like a blazing speed. Alright, I need to get around and through, please, thank you, because I need to make sure that handbrake is off. There we go. Alright, little DM3, or BE2, sorry. Bring her out. Hope that was full air off. Whoa, electric motors. I guess we could take some military jobs. Do some military jobs. Go around doing some military jobs. Bring it over to there. Cool. Oh, that's too much. 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 I just notch 2. Notch 2 is all I want. All right, then bring that back until these things light up. Now will be the first 2 of the museum. Sweet. Tomorrow will be fun then. Going to grab more space. Plug in. We're there. Fuel. Done. Sand. Done. Oil. I wonder if these prices change or fluctuate at all. That would be interesting. Depending on like market rates or whatever. It's like sometimes your repairs could be a little more expensive, or sometimes your repairs can be a little more cheaper. That fuel hose is still in my face. There we go. 135,000. Ooh, I have just enough. Okay, repaint, demo new. Boom. Done. Sweet. Now let's bring her back and put her away. And we will call it... I guess I need to throw the BE2 somewhere. We'll call it good for today. And then tomorrow we'll just kind of gather up our last DE2s here and go to Machine Factory. Alright, time to put her back. Oh, other way, other way. That was a little bit of a harsh jiggle. Yep, there's our first one, and here is our second one. Right there. Dunk. Perfect. 1, 2. Break off. Just let her roll back until just the nose is sticking out right about. She has a big schnoz. So that is perfectly acceptable. And now I only have 2 grand in my name. Time to do some military job stuff. Alright, forward. Bring this out, and then we'll just park this away in a siding here. Real quick. And I will get probably a screenshot of the museum. Honestly. Because I think that'd be fun. Yeah, let's reverse. In you go, BE2. You did a good job. Yep, there we go. That's good enough. Cool. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's not the entrance. This is the entrance. Stop. There we go. Just power down. And there we go. Cool. So we got 2 done for the museum. We just got to get more done, and I need a whole lot more money. So I guess military jobs it is. Oh. All right. Good stuff. All right, cool.